It's me, Mikey Pipes, and I'm gonna be sneaky. I'm gonna be sneaky right now. It's Friday afternoon, 12:30. I am gonna go and do a random check on Daniel. See what he's doing. He's at a job not too far from my house, so should be good. Let's see. I know the service call is that yesterday the system wasn't cooling the house, and the homeowner noticed that the piping outside was frozen, had ice. So let's go see what's going on over there. All right, and let's do a random spot check on Daniel. Make sure he's doing everything he's supposed to be doing. Make sure he's wearing his PPP. I'm sorry, I mean not PPP. Make sure he's wearing his PPE and gloves. Make sure he got his booties on. You know, random spot check. Quality control. Plus, it's feeding you food because I know you're hungry. Quick reminder: I got a few more hats left. If you would like a hat, details in the description box down below. If you want some stickers, free stickers. I got version 1 and 3 readily available. Version 2 is on limited supply. So if you want some free stickers, details in the description box down below. And I got shirts and other pipe doctor paraphernalia. You want to, your wife is hot, you better get the AC fixed sign? Email me. I got 2 left. 2 left, all right? They're hot. They're hot like hotcakes. Hotcakes. All right, let's go see what's going on. Check in on Daniel. Oh, he's almost done. Oh, you done? Oh,
I want to go back up in the attic though, because I don't see condensate dripping.
Okay.
From the primary one, but
Okay.
I might just take the vacuum because the pipe's right there.
Yeah, it might be easier. You got a leak?
Yeah, I put in 2 pounds.
All right.
But
Any leak detection?
no,
Any dye? Any sealant?
no,
Why not?
because I asked if I'll be doing the same about that.
Okay. And make sure he reads and you explain to him page 3.
I will.
Right, because page 3 outlines everything.
Yeah.
Right? You got to make him aware he has there's a leak somewhere in the system. And yes, I know it's R22. At the end of the day, it should be replaced because you can't buy it anymore. Literally, you can't buy it. It's not available at Ferguson, not available at Johnstone, and he needs R22. And luckily, we had 2 pounds to give him, but make him aware.
I will.
Right? Maybe the sealant with the dye is an option, right?
Yeah.
Because any kind of leak search, listen, if it's on the coil, he's getting a new system at the end of the day. If it's on the outdoor unit, I guess we could get him a 407C condenser, right? But he needs to replace the equipment. Okay. All right. Got to give him a little schooling, education. Let's go see what kind of system this guy's got. I know it's a Rheem. It's a cube. Nice, beautiful backyard. Very nice. So, as you can see, I think it's a 5-ton. We've got a 5-tonner here. It's a 60, manufactured in October 2012. Came with no refrigerant in it. We added, and I do know, I didn't put this in, but I do know several years ago I made a repair here. Yep. Well, it's in the history, Daniel. Did you look up the history?
Yeah, I was looking at all the histories, but
There's a lot of history here.
I was seeing like so many just blank, and I was like, maybe something wrong.
Yeah? Let's see. Look at all that. She was clogged. Suck on that good, Daniel. Suck on that good. Suck it like you mean it. That sucking like a Hoover. But it's not a Hoover. It's a Milwaukee M18 shop vac. Nicey nice. It's nicey nice. Nicey nice. Take a look at the history here. Let's see. Air conditioning. Let's go to the AC not blowing. Alright, nothing big there, but he sucked it.
Seems to be a steady drip.
Seems to be a steady drip now. Excellent. Excellent. He's got to get himself a new system. it a 110 volt air handler or 240?
I didn't check that. I have a picture of the tag.
Okay, very good. Because if it's a 110 volt air handler, we're very limited with our options.
115.
115, yeah, see, that sucks. So, at the end of the day, he's going to have to upgrade the electric up there. It's very, very hard to get those RBHP 110 volt air handlers right now. Very, very non-existent. And was he smart enough to take the filter out? Yes, he was. Look at that. See? He's using his noggin.
I don't even keep it in.
Is it making temperature? Is that why it's turned off?
That
Hopefully.
must be why, yeah.
Excellent. What was the set point temperature when you got here? Oh, he had it running when you got here. Yeah. Did you tell him that you should stress to your, all the clients that, hey, listen, if there's something wrong with your car, you're gonna keep driving it?
No, I didn't.
Most people won't. Most people won't keep driving their car if something's wrong with it, right? But they hear something or it's not driving right, they'll go to the mechanic. So if your air conditioning's not working right, why run it?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you could do more harm than good.
What he told me was that he had changed the filter a month ago, so he didn't think the filter would be dirty.
Okay.
But he had people work on the house, cutting tile and stuff like that.
Okay.
And when he looked at the filter, it was plugged.
Ah.
So he took out the filter, put in the new one when he was talking with you, and he had it running since, and it wasn't frozen outside.
Oh.
But
it was frozen
the
inside.
gauge is on, and I got 22 degrees, and I was like, oh, great, it's going to be frozen inside. Checked inside, and it was frozen, so I had to keep the fan on. Told him that would thaw it out faster.
Good.
And it thawed out.
Is he inside?
He is.
Let's go talk to him.
Simon?
Oh, you're downstairs? We bought you some more time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Budget to replace this, okay? And when in your budget, you also have to factor in electric. The air handler uses 110 volts.
Okay.
Almost all newer equipment uses 240 volts.
Okay.
It may or may not be an easy job for an electrician. If it's on its own separate circuit, it's a very easy job. If it's not, and it's tied in with lights, for example, that's going to be more difficult.
Okay.
I'm not saying we can't get 110 volts.
I mean, because right now it's on dual line. In other words, it's a double circuit breaker.
No, the outdoor unit is.
The outdoor unit.
The outdoor unit is that double breaker,
Right.
240 volt breaker. That's needed outside.
Okay. The indoor
But the air
you're saying
handler
is only on a single breaker right now.
It only gets 115 volts,
Okay.
110, 115 volts,
Okay.
and it'll be very difficult to get that kind of specification.
Okay.
So just think about it moving forward. 2 pounds of Freon R22.
Right.
Literally, there's none to be bought.
I heard.
I was panicking this morning.
Right. No,
At 7 o'clock in the morning, because
appreciate that.
I called Noble Distribution, and it's like we ran out of allocation for the year. Try us next year.
So they might have next year, but who knows?
And it'll probably be an astronomical price. I actually went on eBay.
Okay.
After I got done with the job I was at, and it's just very expensive.
Okay.
It's very, very expensive, and it's to your benefit eventually. I know we added.
You've added a few times.
We added a few
right.
times over the past 10 years. So when it goes, hopefully it's not on a hot day.
Okay.
Hopefully you preventatively.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Yes.
yeah. So what when you say budgeting for? So what do you? How much is a?
It all
new
depends on what
system?
kind of car you want to get.
Okay.
Seriously. You know,
Here's
starting
the-
at. I know.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You also you want to do construction on the house.
Right. So here's what
And
I have to think about it. Okay. Right now, again, we might do construction. It might not happen. It might not. But I would be prepared for it and try to get something for it. So I guess the question would be, how many units would you recommend, or how many zones would you recommend? Because I'm assuming that
For
we
this
could
house?
split it up if we
Yes.
can. Right.
So you have this reverse split type of house. You have lower level, the level we're on now,
Right.
that level, and the level upstairs.
Right.
So kind of like my house, I have this four levels.
Right.
And you're going to extend the fourth level out. That's the only other choice you have.
Right.
Now,
I mean, there is
for
it's
air
currently a fourth
yeah.
level, but the question is, do we prepare and get something bigger so this way we have it?
well, you already
that?
have a 5-ton system.
Right.
So if you weren't doing construction in the house,
Right.
we would actually do a load calculation or measure the house and determine exactly what it needs. Because I know you also have spray foam in the attic.
Yes.
Right? That's you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
So we have to factor all that in.
Okay.
And let the computer tell us what size system the existing house needs.
Okay.
Because 5 tons is big.
Yeah.
And I know your house is not tremendous, but it's also not tiny either. But 5
Right.
tons is a lot of cooling power.
Okay.
But also keep in mind that you have 4 different floors, all the hot air is up there, which is always a problem on the top floor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you keep thermostat at whatever, and it's always several degrees warmer up there.
Yeah. And
At the end of the
freezing
day-
downstairs.
Exactly. At the end of the day, you should have at least 2 systems for this house.
Okay.
At least.
At least.
One, I preferably, one would be the basement and this floor. Sorry, the basement and your bedroom floor. And the other system would be this floor and upstairs.
Okay.
Again, and maybe I'm a little wrong with that. Maybe make this floor and this floor one zone, and that another zone. However, upstairs, I know you have spray foam,
Right.
but you don't have spray foam deep in those bedrooms
Right.
up there, and that's where all the heat's going.
Right.
So it's like,
I mean,
so
I guess
3
the other
zones.
possibility is 3 zones,
Yes.
and having that one, having this one, and then having these
Exactly.
two.
So like
Okay.
downstairs, for example, if you really need air conditioning down there, ductless system for the basement. It's 1 room, and you're done, right?
Well, it's really 2 rooms.
What do you mean? So you have a laundry room, right?
No.
Is there a bedroom down there?
Yes.
All right. Did a lot of brainstorming. Construction was on the table, and it's off the table. And he's like, "Listen, what would you do?" I was like, "All right, you got 3 bedrooms, right? 3 bedrooms on 1 level. Below that, you have a fairly large basement with a small little bedroom." Oh, come on, people. Really? Why drive slower? So I said, listen, let's put in a ductless system in the 3 bedrooms. Let's make the top floor and the main floor and the basement. We'll give you a 3-ton system for that. And you'll be efficient. You know, because a lot of the kids don't live at home anymore. They come and visit. Listen, they have their own thermostat and get the job done. So he's really considering it. You know, before we were talking about 2 central systems. And I'm like, listen, I'm not saying money's no object, but it's all about knowledge. Knowledge is power. And if you give your clients the right tools or the right knowledge, they can make the best educated decision. At the end of the day, you have to educate them, give them options, and lay it all on the table and let them decide. And that's how I operate. You know, I learned this trade and working with my hands, digging ditches at first, and then when I started, doing better things, bigger and better things, I went out with the bosses, the managers, and I saw how they sold jobs and how they presented options on the table. And that's what you got to do: present options and let them make the best educated decision. All right, a little food for thought. Hope you like this quick little video. Daniel used the vacuum, sucked out a clogged out drain line, added 2 pounds of R22 to a system, and ended up discussing replacement options for the best comfort in your home. So at the end of the day, you want to be comfortable in your house. All right, be well, God bless, stay safe. You want any stickers? Email me, Mike at mikeypipes.com. Check us out on Discord and on WhatsApp. Links in the description box down below.